book that I will be reviewing today is Follow the River. I would show you the cover, but my copy is so old and I have kids that it's gone. How about that? Follow the River by James Alexander Thom. Now, interesting fact, I actually met this author in high school. He came to our high school and did a presentation, and he handed out free books. This is one of the ones I picked. I didn't read it in high school though. I got it in high school, but I didn't read it in high school because I just wasn't interested, really. I was just like, meh, like, whatever. Too cool for books. Aside from Harry Potter and Twilight. Whew, way back in the day. Anyway, so this book is a wonderful story about old-time settlers in America, right? So you follow this woman. Her name is Mary Ingellis. She was 23, happily married, and pregnant with her third child. Now, she did have 2 boys and was pregnant. Now, when Shawnee Indians invaded her peaceful Virginia settlement in 1755 and kidnapped her, leaving behind a bloody massacre. All right, so that's part of the tidbit in the back. But I don't know if I said this or not. I don't think I did, but this is based on a true story. The author went and did an interview with one of Mary's younger relatives, and so this is a true story. This is the recollection of Mary and what happened. So it talks about, this is a good book. It is thick. It's 400 pages. The writing's fairly small, but I tell you, I like sci-fi. I like stuff like hard action. This is a very thrilling book in and of itself. Even the low parts have a lot of excitement. And I haven't read this book in years. It's probably been 5-6 years since I've read this book, and I can tell you, I might not remember the character's name. I couldn't remember Mary's name, but I tell you what, I remember that she was pregnant, and I will give you some spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, just stop now. The book's good. Read the book. I can't really think of any cons other than it's super long. That would be the only con, but that's not really a con. So if you don't want spoilers, stop watching. Right, 3, 2, 1. All right, so within the first 100 pages, we'll say, because I'm guesstimating, Mary and her boys get taken. Their town is massacred, and Mary's not the only one taken. I'm pretty sure they take someone else too. I'm sorry, it's been a while. But Mary has the baby on the way to the tribe's camp, and the chieftain thought she was very strong. She was a very strong woman because she didn't cry out at all during labor. She was very quiet. So the chieftain was like, I want you to be my woman, right? So, that's within the first 100 pages. It talks about her meeting this other really old woman who is from a different settlement, how they escape together, how they follow the river, name of the book, they follow the river to try and find the old settlements that they had been at before. It talks about survival, starving. It's a good book. And I blew through it because once you start, you get sucked in, and it is very intriguing, very interesting. It shows, just the strength of a human when they are, I don't want to say dedicated to survive, but when I can't really think of another way to phrase it. They're so they're so willing, like they push themselves so hard, they believe they're going to be found, that they're going to be rescued. As long as they follow the river, that they will get back home. It's a wonderful story. It's a long story. There are parts that are sad. I don't really remember crying in it, but there are some parts where you're like that sucks. Like that sucks. But it's good. There's some fight scenes, main fight scenes in the beginning of the book when the Shawnee come. But in general, it's a good story. So I would highly recommend that to anyone who is interested in those types of books. Follow the River by James Alexander Thom. Hope I'm saying your last name right.